What if I told you that right now at this very moment, you have everything you need to build wealth from absolutely nothing? No inheritance, no connections, no special advantages, just you, your determination, and the strategies I'm about to share. Most people will tell you it's harder than ever to get rich, that the system is rigged, that without money you can't make money. But here's what they don't understand. We're living in the greatest era of opportunity in human history. The tools are free, the knowledge is accessible. The only question is, will you use them? Personal credibility. I'm here to show you the exact blueprint that everyday people are using to break free from the 9-to-5 grind and build real, sustainable wealth. Not lottery ticket success, not get-rich-quick schemes, but a proven path that anyone with hunger and commitment can walk. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear roadmap. You'll understand the psychological shifts that separate the 1% from everyone else. And you'll have concrete actions you can take today to start building your empire. If you're serious about your financial freedom, drop a 100 in the comments right now. Let's build something extraordinary together. Your mind is your first million. Here's the truth nobody wants to hear. Your current financial situation is a direct reflection of your current mindset. And I'm not saying that to make you feel bad. I'm saying it to empower you. Because if your mindset created your current reality, then changing your mindset can create a completely different future. The belief system. Let me ask you something. Do you truly, deeply believe you can become wealthy? Not hope, not wish, believe. Because here's what research shows us. 80% of millionaires are self-made. They didn't inherit their wealth. They built it from nothing. If the majority of wealthy people started exactly where you are right now, then the question isn't, can I do this? The question is, when do I start? The commitment decision. Step 1 on this journey is making an unbreakable commitment. Not a I'll try or I hope it works out. A burn the boats, no plan B, all-in decision. Why is this so critical? Because when you're 100% committed, you find solutions that half-committed people never discover. You push through obstacles that make others quit. You see opportunities where others see problems. Visualization exercise, audience or participation. Right now, I want you to do something. Close your eyes for just 10 seconds. Picture yourself 1 year from today. You've built a thriving business. You're generating income that doesn't depend on trading hours for dollars. You wake up excited about your work. You have freedom. Hold that image. Feel it. That's not fantasy. That's your blueprint. The growth mindset. The 1% understands something fundamental. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every setback is data. Every mistake is a lesson. Every no gets you closer to yes. Stanford research proves this. People with a growth mindset, those who believe abilities can be developed through effort, massively outperform those with fixed mindsets who believe talent is innate. So starting today, reframe everything. You're not bad at sales. You're developing your sales skills. You're not a business person. You're becoming one. Affirmation. Repeat after me. I am capable of learning anything I need to succeed. My current circumstances do not determine my future. I am becoming the person who achieves my goals. Turn your pain into profit. Now that your mind is right, let's talk strategy, because mindset without action is just daydreaming. The fastest path to wealth is solving real problems for real people. And here's the secret. Your biggest challenges contain your biggest opportunities. The pain to purpose formula. Think about the toughest struggle you've overcome in your life. Maybe you battled to lose weight and discovered fitness principles that work, struggled with time management and developed systems that transform your productivity, overcame financial hardship and learned budgeting strategies that actually make sense, built skills in your field through years of trial and error. Whatever your struggle was, there are thousands of people experiencing that same pain right now, and they're desperately searching for solutions. Your expertise, even if you don't think of it as expertise, is valuable to someone who's 3 steps behind you. The value equation. Here's how you get paid. Money flows to value creation. The more people you help, the more problems you solve, the more money you make. It's that simple. So ask yourself, what do I know that others need to learn? What problem have I solved that others are struggling with? What skills do I have that I could teach or apply for others? Low capital business models. Since we're starting from zero, let's focus on businesses that require hustle, not capital. Service-based businesses. Offer your skills directly. Consulting, freelancing, coaching. If you can solve a problem, someone will pay you for it. Content creation. Share your knowledge through YouTube, blogs, podcasts, or social media. Build an audience, then monetize through courses, coaching, sponsorships, or digital products. Digital products. Create once, sell infinitely. Ebooks, templates, courses, printables, whatever your audience needs. The key, start with one specific niche. Don't try to help everyone. Help a specific group of people solve a specific problem. The focus principle. Many people fail because they dilute their efforts. They try 20 things at once and succeed at none of them. The 1% understand. Laser focus beats scattered effort every single time. Pick one path. Give it 90 days of consistent, focused execution. Then evaluate and adjust. Model success. Don't reinvent the wheel. Here's how you compress decades into years. You model what already works. The modeling principle. Whatever goal you have, someone has already achieved it. Your job isn't to reinvent the process. It's to study their blueprint and apply it to your situation. Think about it. Bill Gates modeled partnerships to grow Microsoft. He studied how successful companies scaled and applied those lessons when he was just starting out. How to model successfully. Step 1. Identify your models. Find 3 to 5 people who've achieved what you want to achieve. Study them obsessively. Step 2. Analyze their rise, not their results. Don't look at where they are now. Study what they did when they were where you are. What were their first steps? How did they get their first customer? What strategies worked when they had no audience? Step 3. Extract patterns. When you study multiple successful people, you'll notice patterns. Maybe they all started with free value. Maybe they all built partnerships. Maybe they all focused intensely on one platform first. Those patterns are your roadmap. Step 4. Apply and adapt. Don't copy exactly. Take the principles and apply them to your unique situation, market, and strengths. The content foundation. Here's a strategy that's building millionaires right now. Document your journey while you build. Share what you're learning as you learn it. Create content around the problems you're solving, the lessons you're discovering, the progress you're making, the value you're providing. Why is this powerful? 1. You build an audience while you build your business. 2. You establish authority in your niche. 3. You create multiple income streams: ads, sponsors, courses, products. 4. You attract opportunities you can't even imagine yet. The leverage multiplier. One person working alone has limited impact, but partnerships multiply your reach exponentially. Ask yourself, who already has access to my target audience? What businesses offer complementary, not competing services? How can I create win-win partnerships? One strategic partnership can generate more growth than 6 months of grinding alone. Real-world application. Let me give you a concrete example. Say you're a fitness coach starting from zero. Without partnerships, you're posting on social media hoping people find you. Slow growth. With partnerships, you connect with a nutritionist, a physical therapist, and a local gym. You cross-promote. You create a joint challenge. You do a collaborative workshop. Suddenly, you're reaching thousands instead of dozens. See the difference? Action beats perfection every single time. Let's talk about the gap between knowing and doing, because this is where most people fail. The velocity principle. You know what's more valuable than a perfect plan? A mediocre plan executed today. Version 1 is better than version none. Always. Here's what kills dreams. Perfectionism disguised as preparation. People spend months planning, researching, preparing, and never launching. The 48-hour rule. Here's your new standard. If you can start something within 48 hours, start it now. Want to offer consulting? Create a basic landing page this weekend and reach out to your first potential client Monday. Want to start a YouTube channel? Film your first video on your phone today. It doesn't have to be perfect. It has to exist. Want to sell a digital product? Create a minimum viable version this week and offer it to your network. Speed of implementation is your competitive advantage. The feedback loop. Every action generates information, and information is how you get better. 1 month of doing beats 1 year of thinking. Why? Because real-world feedback teaches you what actually works, not what should work in theory. Launch your imperfect offer. See what people respond to. Adjust, improve, repeat. Each cycle makes you smarter, better, and more successful. The consistency compound. Here's where most people quit, right before the breakthrough. Building wealth is like growing bamboo. Chinese bamboo shows no visible growth for 5 years. Then in 6 weeks, it shoots up 90 feet. All that time underground, it was building a massive root system. Your consistent daily actions are building your root system. The daily non-negotiables. Success isn't about occasional heroic effort. It's about small actions repeated consistently. Create your daily non-negotiables. 30 minutes of skill development, content creation, or audience building. 1 action toward revenue generation, learning from someone ahead of you. Do this daily for 90 days. You'll be shocked at your progress. Handling the inevitable setbacks. Let's be real. You're going to have terrible days. Days when nothing works. Days when you question everything. On those days, remember your why. Why did you start this journey? What future are you building? Who are you becoming? Your why is your anchor when motivation fades. And motivation will fade. That's when discipline takes over. Affirmation. I show up even when I don't feel like it. I persist when others quit. I am building something that matters and I will not stop. Your brand is your wealth multiplier. Let's talk about one of the most misunderstood concepts in business: personal branding. Your brand isn't a logo. It's not a color scheme. Your brand is what people think about when they hear your name. The trust economy. In today's world, trust is currency. And how do you build trust? By consistently showing up and providing value. This is why content creation is non-negotiable. It builds know-like trust factor, it demonstrates expertise, it creates multiple touch points with your audience. It works for you 24/7. One piece of content can generate leads and income for years. The platform strategy. You don't need to be everywhere. You need to dominate one platform where your audience lives. For business and entrepreneurship, YouTube and LinkedIn. For visual products, Instagram and TikTok. For B2B services, LinkedIn and Twitter. For local services, Google Business and Facebook. Pick one, master it, then expand. The give first philosophy. The most successful people online aren't constantly selling. They're constantly giving. Share your best knowledge for free. Help people solve real problems. Build genuine relationships. When you do this consistently, selling becomes natural. People who've received value want to go deeper with you. The community asset. Build a community, not just an audience. An audience watches. A community participates, supports, and advocates. Create spaces where your people can connect. Facebook groups, Discord servers, email newsletters with two-way dialogue, live Q and A sessions. Your community becomes your biggest growth engine through word of mouth. So let's recap your roadmap to financial freedom. First, master your mindset. Commit 100%. Believe in your ability to learn and grow. Second, find your purpose-driven path. Solve real problems for real people. Third, model success. Study those who've walked the path before you. Fourth, execute with velocity. Imperfect action beats perfect planning. Fifth, build your brand consistently. Show up, provide value, create community. Some of you are thinking, I'll start when I have more money, when I have more time, when conditions are perfect. Here's the brutal truth. Perfect conditions never come. The best time to start was 5 years ago. The second best time is right now. You have a choice to make. You can close this video and go back to your regular life. Or you can decide that today is day one of your transformation. The 1% aren't different from you. They just made different decisions. They committed when others hesitated. They persisted when others quit. They believed when others doubted. If you're ready to join the 1%, here's what I need you to do. 1. Comment below. Share one action you're taking in the next 48 hours. Declare it publicly. Accountability breeds action. 2. Subscribe and hit the bell. This channel exists to give you the tools, strategies, and mindset to build your empire. Every video is designed to move you forward. 3. Download the free resources. I've created a detailed action plan worksheet based on this video. Link in the description. Print it, fill it out, execute it. Remember, your current situation is temporary. Your determination is permanent. You have everything you need to start. Everything else you can learn along the way. The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is the actions you take starting today. You're not dreaming too big. You're thinking too small. The world needs what you're going to build. Now go build it. The 1% path starts with one decision. Make it today.